Communication is your strong suit as you enter October, but things are a little more complicated than they seem before you see the end of the month. Luckily, you're not one to shy away from complex subjects and deep introspection, so you're guaranteed to uncover a few treasures along the way. You're recommitting to your goals on the first under the enthusiastic full moon in Aries. This lights a fire in your 6th house of well-being, service, habits, and day-to-day work. Although this chart sector seems less than glamorous, the lunar energy in a fellow Mars-ruled sign adds a bit of passion and optimism to the mundane. Of course, emotions are at a peak right now, as usual during a full moon, and patience will almost certainly be thin. The good news is that this restless energy can be channeled into rapid self-improvement. Maybe it's time to pick that abandoned workout routine back up, or perhaps you need to schedule some personal wellness exercises into your day. Whatever you decide to tackle, your friends will shortly offer support. Yes, with Venus entering Virgo in your 11th house of friends on the 2nd, your friendships are enlivened and glowing with a feeling of camaraderie. Even if you view yourself as a loner before, the next 3 weeks meticulously stitch your social network with associations that offer growth and soul connections. October 4th is important for you because it marks the day when your ruling planet Pluto stations direct. When this happens, your ruler appears to come to a halt in the sky, thus, its power is amplified. Pluto's transits are slow, and he has been restructuring your 3rd house of communication since 2008, but you're sure to feel his influence in Capricorn strongly over the next week and rippling throughout the rest of the year. Since May, you've been internally tearing down and rebuilding your understanding of reality and how you communicate with the external world. Now that Pluto is direct, you have an opportunity to apply what you've learned by challenging outdated or superficial ways of thinking. You probably could have guessed, but this newfound outspoken could rub a few people the wrong way. Especially after the 13th, you should consider the way you want to project yourself now as compared to March and even through to now. From the 13th through the next 3 weeks or so, infamous Mercury retrograde brings delays and misunderstandings of all sorts to your own sign. In addition to the typical Merc-RX breakdowns and bad news, you'll have to reassess what's slowing you down in your progress through the world. Have your priorities shifted? Then maybe a change of image is in order. You'll have trouble expressing yourself and interacting with the environment in a way that makes sense, but this is simply the universe's way of giving you another perspective. The entire rest of the month, you have a prime opportunity to refine your identity and self-expression. October 16th's Libra new moon in your 12th house helps you dig deep into the hidden aspects of yourself. This is a brand new cycle of balance and diplomacy in your psychological sector, meaning your ability to explore your subconscious thoughts or psychic inclinations are at an all-time high. This lunation could dredge up feelings of guilt or worthlessness as you reassess your buried motives and what really makes you tick, but you'll get much more out of this passage by resolving to do things as honorably and honestly as you know how. To lift your spirits, Scorpio season arrives on the 22nd with the sun's ingress into your 1st house. This month has already triggered this sector of your chart, but this transit illuminates your personal identity and self-expression even more for at least the next few weeks. As this signals the height of your yearly solar cycle, there's no better time to put the past behind you and step into the confidence in your own abilities. Even if others complain, do what you need to feel good about yourself. Again, your 12th house is stirred on the 27th. You might even notice a sudden urge to withdraw from everyone this tail end of the month because of Venus and retrograde Mercury's simultaneous entries into Libra and your most private chart sector. Keep in mind that there's nothing wrong with a bit of hibernation as long as you don't use this time to obsess over regrets and the unchangeable past. You're inevitably evaluating the partnerships in your life on Halloween because of the Taurus full moon in your 7th house on the 31st. Although it's wisest to put off any major decisions until Mercury stations direct, this lunation's grounded energy will help you nail down exactly what you do or don't want in a partner. The conclusions you come to set the stage for the balance you're seeking in November. Thank you so much for watching. Please give us a thumb up if you liked the video. Subscribe our YouTube channel not to miss the next video horoscope. Visit our website GoToHoroscope.com where you can find actual horoscope for today. Download our apps from Google Play and App Store to have your daily horoscope always on hand.